You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate their like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
When it comes to slavery, if you ask a white teenager from Alabama, right? If you ask somebody that is not a millennial, that didn't probably went to school during our era where they teach you history, they don't even try to teach you the whole history. Well, in New York they did. If you ask a 12-year-old boy from Alabama, right, about slavery, they'll probably be like, oh, slavery was just free labor. It was just free labor. Why does it matter? Nowadays, black people have equal opportunities, so why does it matter? Why does it feel like, why do we got to pay them reparation? Why do we have to cater to this? Why do we have to do this and that? Because slavery, they want to diminish slavery as in it was just free labor. But slavery wasn't just free labor. Slavery was human torture. Women was getting tortured. Babies were getting killed, ripped apart by parents. People were getting, women and men. During slavery, they used humans practically as cows and sheep. They trade you like cows and sheep, like if you're stock. And you always have to remember, whenever the try to diminish your ancestors' pain, your ancestors' agony, your ancestors' tears into free labor, this is the reason why history cannot be erased, because they're trying to diminish your ancestors' pain into free labor. And slavery was more than free labor. It was torture. It was human torture, and it was one of the worst tortures that could ever happen in humankind history. And it's something that it should be taught in the school, because you watch, in 20 years from now, you're gonna have ignorant Americans diminishing slavery as just free labor. They're gonna be like, it's just free labor. Oh my gosh, but we made up for it because now everybody got an equal right. No, it's more than that. You was using black people as human stocks. You was treating them as stocks. You was them. You was doing experimenting with them. You was beating them. You was torturing them, having your way, ripping them apart from your family. The worst thing you could ever do, the worst thing you could do, that you could ever think to do to a human being. There is no race, there is no nationality, there is no ethnicity that let you forget about what they went through in their countries. Not even Europeans let you forget they went, the harsh went in their countries. So why should this be banned from schools?
Wow. Cardi B trying to piss somebody off because she know right now she's breaking the oath. But everything happens for a reason. And I salute Cardi B for taking this stand during a time where we have a president that basically just told black people that to insinuate that this is the land of a thief, the home of a slave, that we are conquered people on a conquered land, we are stolen people on a stolen land. Donald Trump says he don't like that. But see, there's a flip side. Y'all notice that I'm not letting this one go? Donald Trump wouldn't in a million years fix his face to tell the Jewish community that the Holocaust wasn't real. Donald Trump wouldn't fix his face to tell the Jewish community that they can't speak about the Holocaust. As a matter of fact, he's on the battlefield with them right now, trying to get revenge and conquer and colonize at the same time. But see, the black man, our pain can't be recognized. It has to be erased. It has to be eliminated. It has to be annihilated, because if it's not, at some point in some time, when we keep digging and we find out that the real Egypt was right here in the Grand Canyon, and that our ancestors came from here, we didn't come from overseas. I mean, don't get me wrong. Black was on every continent. We were everywhere. How we got there, only God knows. But we were there, everywhere. And we in America are not the same as them from Africa. We're not. We are a different people. But nevertheless, the Jewish community, I respect how they hold each other down. How they, like, prime example, my last video that I put up. In the Jewish community, you will never hear a song with Jews calling each other racial slurs. Never. You will never hear a song dedicated to making one set of them go against the other set of them. Never. But yet we got old funky face or Trick Daddy sitting up there beefing and blacking out on the other sister, because there's a vibration going on where there's certain black people trying to uplift our name, our image, and people are trying to change. And then there's the ones that work for the colonizers, the ones that's on the payroll of the colonizers, that sit up there and make some of the most derogatory music that they possibly could, with the aim and the goal to mislead and keep our people dumb. The bottom line to it is, you got two types of people. You got the slaves and you got the Holocaust. The slaves of America, we have never got our, we haven't gotten it together. Our money, our cash is the 8th superpower in spending in the world, in America, Black America. But in the Jewish community, they went through the Holocaust, they pulled it together, and they own everything. They don't leave room. If you do anything or say anything that goes against the Jewish community, it becomes a hate crime. Meanwhile, black people all over the radio dissing each other. Meanwhile, you got black men going into the studio, and their number one hit, they'll be talking about pissing on a drill rapper's grave or smoking on somebody in a blunt. You see the difference? Some of these conversations that we having, we supposed to be like, listen, man, some of these conversations that we having is so childish. Right now, we dealing with data centers. We dealing with Project CERN and Project Bluebeam being closed down, right? This is science. This is high level of technology, high level of science, where you have to study and be on a certain level to even be able to understand those type of conversations. But meanwhile, we sitting up there talking on an ABC level in life. The world don't need another rapper. And I know, I get it. Some of y'all, that's your only talent. It's your only go-to. But I'm going to tell you again, the world don't need another rapper. Shout out to Cardi B for bringing awareness to this topic, this title. Because somewhere down the line, before history is erased even more and laws are there to penalize so that we can't go back and study, Donald Trump meant every bit of what he said when he said,
a communist or you can be a patriot. You cannot be both. As for those who peddle Marxist lies about our heritage, who tell our children that we live on stolen land or that our heroes were oppressors, they're doing something much worse than slandering our past. They are slandering and attacking our future. Not going to let that happen. They're trying to tear down the great American character, to destroy the people who declared independence, who crossed the Delaware, who settled the West, and who conquered the skies. You know who those people are. But we will never let that happen.
We can't be sitting up there calling this stolen land and the stolen people. Nah, we can't paint the people of his people being that evil. We can't paint a portrait of true history and show just how evil these people really was. No, we can't do that. How dare us? Meanwhile, all over social media, what they calling it, what they saying, they got black fatigue. Everybody got black fatigue. And they highlighting everything that's being done and everything that we doing wrong. Meanwhile, we running around just bugging. Look how many people got shot on the 4th of July. We ain't even got no business celebrating that, but that's a whole nother video. Shout out to Cardi B for speaking on slavery. Obviously, she's seen something and it's pissing her off. And she realizing the people in power ain't got her back. Cardi B breaking the oath. It is what it is. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Live life as if you on a run and stay dangerous at the same time. I'm out.
From Phoenix to New York, from Phoenix to New York, from Phoenix to New York. They say real niggas taking over worldwide, niggas taking over worldwide, niggas taking over worldwide, niggas taking over worldwide. I agree. Tunnel Vision 2, Tunnel Vision 2. Richie, what up? Richie, what up?
I could tell you about this pain and glory. Would've did it the same way, I wouldn't change the story.
I would it, nigga.
Bad times now, nigga living. I went from Phoenix to Brooklyn, I'm like Mikal Bridges. All that shit really mean that I'm the star now. Had to switch up my circle, we working hard now. We try to hit the top, we miss, we spent the car around. She just said, get out the streets, time to live larger now. Safe to say, shit, we made a way. Now the hats got paper planes, bottles, ace of spade. Embrace the love, cause it came today. Cause when the money gone, it's gon' fade away. So my brothers live for me, don't want you dying for me. If you in it, then I'm in it, got that iron on me. She tell me, Swelly, I love you, but she keep lying to me. All this water on my neck, but I got fire. Told them I was made for this. Still got the streets like I'm Jay the Kid. Chains on our necks like we slaves and shit. Told my mama that I used to pray for this. I hope she pray for me, cause we ain't changing shit. The streets ain't a myth, we staying dangerous. Hoes can't be hoes, we can't blame a bitch. Hoes gon' be hoes, we can't blame a bitch, we can't blame a bitch. Told them I was made for this. Told them I was made for this, yeah. Told them I was made for this. Told them I was made for this, yeah.
I'm made from a different type of cloth. Yeah. I'm a different type of nigga with a different type of sauce. Yeah. Different type of aura, only fitted for a boss. You gotta get it how you live and take your wins with your loss. This marathon run ain't sweet now. Half of the time gotta survive off belief. Yeah, cause on the real, they don't wanna see you shine. Gotta put it in their face every motherfucking time. Get your bag up, get your brag up, get your cash up. Make a couple moves round the city, get your stash up. Yeah, don't play with this. I'm a stand up nigga and I'm made for this.
Told them I was made for this. Still got the streets like I'm Jay the Kid. Chains on our necks like we slaves and shit. Told my mama that I used to pray for this. I hope she pray for me, cause we ain't changing shit. Streets ain't a myth, we staying dangerous. Hoes can't be hoes, we can't blame a bitch. Hoes gon' be hoes, we can't blame a bitch, we can't blame a bitch. Told them I was made for this. Told them I was made for this, yeah. Told them I was made for this. Told them I was made for this, yeah.